sitting here thinking, okay, I've got this brand idea. I know what I want to sell, but how do I actually get people to buy into it? Especially when you're just starting out and no one knows your name yet. Let me tell you something real quick. You don't need a huge audience to be successful. You need an offer that feels like it was made just for your audience. Let's talk about how you create that. If you're a new brand, especially a small e-commerce site or a small YouTube channel, it's easy to get discouraged when the first drop doesn't sell out. You're not Nike yet. Nike has awareness, years of trust, and hype. If you have not watched video 4, this is where I compare you guys to a mom and pop shop versus Nike. You guys think you're going to be skyscrapers like Nike, but you are that exclusive mom and pop shop that not very many might know about, but people that select you to be their solution, whether product wise, YouTube video wise, or service wise, you're the reason. Your offers are the reason they buy into you. You have a big grand reach. The thing that you have different from someone else who has mega following, you have true, authentic connection. And let me tell you, that is a great offer in itself and a reason for people to have their eye on you. That is something you can start creating now. You, ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Now remember, I told you guys, you're going to use the audience solution template to find out what your audience is looking for, what your audience needs, what their pain points are. Because you guys are the early starting entrepreneurs, I had to figure out what your pain points were. So one of the pain points that I knew is that you guys don't have the confidence that you need in order to show up online. Maybe you feel like you got imposter syndrome. Maybe you just feel lost in the sauce with your content. So I kept those things in the back of my mind to create offers. What did I create? I created the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course. I also created videos that talks about you guys' pain points, okay? This is what's going to make you stand out, going to make your YouTube and your e-commerce platform stands out. You have to know how to make deliverables, okay? You're going to have to learn how to package those things, add some flavor, and know the vibe. What does that mean? Add some flavor to it, add some sass, add your own style, add your own lingo to it, okay? The vibe is meaning, how is your YouTube setup going to be? How is your e-commerce setup going to be? So e-commerce speaking, let's say you are an accountant, but you're an at-home accountant, right? You want to have you a nice little layout, a nice little office. You want to take you some presentable at-home photos that represents you in the way that you want others to view you, okay? So you're going to have polished up, high quality images on your e-commerce platform, probably as your hero image or even through your slideshow on your e-commerce platform. You want to create a theme around the way that you want to be represented, okay? Also, when it comes to your incentives and when it comes to your offers, you want to think about having limited time offers, seasonal offers, or even offers that are surrounded by your audience's story, not just your story, not just your brand story and how you were made up of, but what about your audience's story? Do you give privileges, incentives for your audience to share their story by participating with your brand? So let's say, for instance, because I'm a digital design coach, I do have my very own coloring book, which I did these illustrations from using the Procreate app. That's something that I have shared here on YouTube. You just have to look further through my videos, right? Because that's how I actually started this channel. I started with Procreate and showing you digital coloring pages. So with that being said, if anybody purchases my coloring book and they send me over the coloring page and the affirmation that felt the most significant to them, and they tell me why, they at me, right? They email me, they at me, an incentive to, one, you'll have social proof. You feel this? You will have the social proof that you need to show people that your brand is something others are talking about, okay? This is how you build momentum when you are first starting out, okay? You're giving them an incentive to give you social proof, and then you're also giving them an incentive by, if they participate with you, then they get a special treat. Whatever you want that special treat to be, okay? Offer, okay? Does your offer feel personal to them? I did affirmation coloring pages, one, because I grew up off of coloring pages. Every time I went to my grandmother's house, that's what she gave me for an activity, was coloring pages, right? And I grew up to make coloring pages. Boom, there's that. So, but what about it makes it personal to your audience? I added affirmations to my audience who are creatives and entrepreneurial spirits. How are you going to create an offer that is personal to them? Not just, oh, it's going to give you money, but what is it going to mean for your audience? What is it going to mean for your buyers, okay? You want to be very in tune and in depth with the pain points and the feelings that your audience has. That's why I had you guys use the audience solution template. I'm telling you, the audience solution template will be that magnifying glass to how you can start creating offers for your e-commerce platform, okay? For your audience to purchase from you. You know how these fast food places have these reward programs to where they tell you to download an app, and every time you come in and you buy, you want to scan your receipt so that you get an incentive. So, like, for an example, I like Dairy Queen. I don't know about y'all, but I like some Dairy Queen. Okay, I like double cheeseburger at Dairy Queen. Okay, double cheeseburger at Dairy Queen with the blizzard. Okay, give it to me. You scan your app after your purchase, and you get so many points. You get a free ice cream cone. You get a free basket. I'm like, shit. Okay? That's how you have to start thinking so that your offers get bought up, because there's an incentive in mind for your customers. Okay? Your customers have to know the benefit. Like, yes, they're already getting a benefit out of buying from you because you're giving them a solution. But also, when you give them incentive, they feel even more motivated to get ready and buy. You want people to get ready to pull their wallets out, don't you? You're also going to have to create an easy sales funnel. So, for an example, an easy sales funnel is basically you get them from point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5. I don't know how many points you're going to have within your sales funnel or within your business, but I can use mine for reference. First sales funnel, you might just be watching my YouTube videos. Like, honestly, that's the first sales funnel. But truthfully, the first sales funnel is the free audience solution template. That gets everyone into my system, yes, with their email, but you get the template for free, right? Okay, boom. The first step is free. It gets y'all thinking. The second step is y'all start doing in the second step with the guidebook. Then after the guidebook, I work with you one-on-one video call, YouTube design critiques. Do you hear me? This is going boom, boom, boom. It's giving you digital design coaching like quick, fast, hurry, boom. Because it's not that many steps that I have within my sales funnel. But basically, other people are running their sales funnels with email marketing, sending them emails in the background. Right? Sales funnel is sending them the one offer after the other offer after the other offer. Because that way it'll start funneling down to all the offers that you have, right, for them to buy into. A sales funnel. So you have to start with a clear offer, make it an easy way to purchase, right? And that's going to be your e-commerce platform. Now, when I said the YouTube design critiques, I have one more thing in the middle of the YouTube design critiques and between the e-commerce builder platform. I made many things, and so I know what my audience needs. Okay, you're just creating a momentum for your audience through your sales funnels, through your offers. Okay, so it's an easy way for people to purchase. So with your e-commerce platform, with the e-commerce builder workshop, this is where I tell you guys how to make it easy for people to buy from you. I show you how to set up your products on the back end so that you don't have to worry about getting on the biggest of the biggest platforms like Shopify. And no. We're making this simplistic so you can start. When you start growing bigger and you start scaling, okay, boom, you can get on that Shopify, all that stuff. I'm getting y'all ready to start. I'm telling y'all, this is your straight up game plan. You work with me, it's a straight up game plan, okay? We not playing, okay? I tell you, this, do, boom, bang. You really want some help, right? If you really want to take it up a notch, that last thing at the very end, right? I decided to add one more thing after that e-commerce builder workshop. It's really 4 steps, but I got something right here in the middle, and I got something right here at the ending. And then I even got something after that too. I sure do. How to create your digital assets. You guys are going to start asking me, how do I start creating digital assets? Yes, you have to create a sales funnel that's going to get people one offer after the next offer after the next offer. How are you going to do that? Are you going to do that through YouTube where you have a variety of videos? Are you going to do that with your email marketing platforms and signing up for a CRM? And, are you going to sign up to make your automations? Like, what are you going to do to create this sales funnel that people understand you have one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other for them? You know what I'm saying? You got to make them feel like you dedicated to them, right? That they're indebted to you, right? Because you know what they need. And you're going to show them through your sales funnels. Okay? You're going to show them through your website. What you're doing on your e-commerce platform, you are navigating people to your offer. What you're doing on your YouTube channel, you are navigating people to your offer. If you're doing YouTube for business, let me tell you, we are doing YouTube for business. We're not doing YouTube for just content creation. No. Let me give y'all the real raw truth. You sit up here expecting to get paid from YouTube content creation, baby, that's going to take a minute. Might as well start creating your products now. Monetize yourself right away. You don't wait till you get, I gotta get such and such watch out. No. you really taking the wrong route. I know, because I've been on YouTube ever since 2011. Trust me. I know. Yes. I've been on YouTube. Well, how do you think I know all of this stuff? I've been on YouTube since 2011. Digital design coach. I've been designing on Canva practically ever since it came out. Prior to Canva, when I had my YouTube channel back in 2011, I was using PicMonkey. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I was using PicMonkey prior to Canva to create my thumbnails and to create my YouTube channel banner. Yes. Yes. Speaking from what I learned now and what I've learned back prior, and I'm just doing videos on what I learned, right? That's it. I just do videos on what I learned and my experiences, and that's literally what you can do. So you can create an offer, create a brand off of your own experiences, okay? Seriously. Okay, so like, for an example, I'm going to go off on a tangent a little bit. There's a lady that I watch on TikTok, Pretty Powerhouse, right? And she does videos on TikTok because she talks about her experience with being an attractive woman, right? And how there is a dark side to being an attractive woman. And she talks about that, and she talks about how to be solution oriented and how to think differently as a pretty woman versus letting people bother you. Created her own brand off of that. Literally. Oh, you don't make it harder than it got to be. See, that's the thing. When I first started off YouTube, I didn't know all of this. I'll make it harder than it's got to be, okay? So, e-commerce platform, listen, what do they see first? Yes, I'm design coaching with you right now. E-commerce platform, sketch out what happens before they buy from you. What do they see on your website, huh? What imagery do you have that's connecting to your brand that represents what you offer, that represents what they need as a solution, and what do they feel after purchasing from you? What are they supposed to feel with? On my website, you're going to see, like, are you feeling bad about starting your brand? Like, do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel lost? Okay, boom. I'm already talking to my audience. That's the thing. When you get on e-commerce, you need to already talk to your specific audience as soon as they get on your page. Okay? As soon as they get on your page, what do they see first? Okay, what message do they see first? How can they connect with you first? What is your imagery saying? What is your brand color saying? And we're going to talk about that in a YouTube design critique. So write this down. Write this down. Start taking action towards your e-commerce platform. I'm getting y'all ready right now. Video number 5. Okay? Video number 4, we talked about using your content as the pavement. Your content is not a skyscraper when you first start making content. Your content is the pavement. Before it turns solid, it's liquid. You got to spread your content out so that YouTube understands who you are. So therefore, YouTube understands who you are, then they can bring you about an audience in front. They will place your audience in front of your videos, okay? They will do it for you. But you know what it is you're going to do, what you're going to offer, what you're going to say, so that YouTube can recognize what it is that you're saying. The algorithm will understand what you are saying when you use certain kind of language. When I told y'all, when y'all use the audience solution template, use the language that your audience is specifically searching for. Lastly, give your customers something to talk about. Continuously watch my videos. You'll start seeing that I put comments on my videos. You're giving them something to talk about, right? To share your content. Give them a reason to share your Instagram post, wherever you're posting on, right? So you're going to give them a thank you card with a coupon for their next order. You're going to create a loyalty program or a birthday freebie or a freebie just to start off with. Just so you can start collecting emails, so you can start creating that email sequence. An email sequence, what is that? That is the sales funnel. You'd have to research on your own what kind of email marketing platform that you want to use. This is your brand. I am here just to help you catapult yourself to knowing that you are capable. You're the starter. I'm the guider while you're the starter, okay? So that's like, I'm the car, because I have the tools, I have the mechanics. But you're the driver. You're in the driving seat. You have to see the vision. You got to see where we're going. You feel what I'm saying? I have the tools. I have the mechanics. Start making limited time themes. Start writing down some themes and some seasonal things that you want to do. Like, say it's your birthday. Maybe you want to give like a special offer because it's your birthday, or like it's the celebration of your brand or the anniversary of your YouTube channel or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it fun for you, right? Make it fun for you, and then make it fun for your customers. I want you to test one incentive. If you already made your product, test out that incentive for that product. Test out a freebie. Start collecting people's emails right now. Seriously. Start collecting people's emails right now with your one offer. Do it through your YouTube videos. How? You guys see me do it all the time. You guys see me do it all the time. I'm like, the I get to lose your template. Right? You're not small. You're strategic. This is the part where you build something unforgettable. One person at a time. One person at a time. Okay? Just like $1 at a time. That $1 oop. That $2 oop. That $5 oop. That $3 oop. Oop. No, wait. Use the trick. That $5 oop. That $8 oop. That $20 oop. Oh, 5 of 12 in the Align by Designs. Find your voice, go up, and get paid series. So if you're just tuning in, hit the playlist and get caught up, boo, because I'm going to show y'all how to do it. Okay, a 1099 life, that freelancer life. We represent that entrepreneurial life. We represent the content creator life. You know what I'm saying? Get features and get in your own lane. Sure. Okay? That's what we represent up over here. So we're going back over to the YouTube side, and we're going to talk about your layout. We're going to talk about your design, either how it's helping or how it's hurting your visibility. And I've got a special offer in that video, so don't miss it. Hence, that is the YouTube Design Critiques service that your girl, Yana, from Sochi Accessory offers over on her website. You've got this. So let's keep building. I'll see you on the next one. It's your digital design coach, Sochi Accessory.